everybody, it's Alan Fater here, bringing you more tips for personal success and mastery in your life. So today's gem of wisdom comes from that literary giant, William Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote, "Things are neither good nor bad, but thinking makes them so." So what did he mean by that? Well, what he meant was that things, situations, whatever occurs out there in the world doesn't have any meaning whatsoever. It isn't good, it isn't bad, it isn't indifferent, it isn't useful or unuseful until we think about it, until we apply some kind of judgment to that. So how is this a useful tip for us? How can we apply this? How can we use this in our life? Most people, when something goes wrong, they'll start to apply their thinking around why it's so bad, and they'll end up in an ever downward spiral of feeling bad about themselves and feeling bad about the situation, and then they'll start to blame people, and then they'll get disheartened, and it's disempowering. But knowing that the situation doesn't control us, and it is our thinking that controls that situation, this empowers us to make powerful changes in our lives. So here's a little exercise. Run with me on this one. I'd like you to think of a situation in your life where things didn't go as planned, when things went wrong. Make sure it's one that's okay to think about. You got one? Great. Now what I'd like you to do is to come up with 2 reasons why that was bad. If you need to pause the video here, just go ahead. But it's easy, isn't it? It's easy to come up with reasons why something was bad when something goes wrong. But if we change the quality of our thinking, if we change the quality of our thoughts, we change the situation, we take control of that situation. So when we change the thinking, we can change the question. So thinking of that exact same situation, answer these questions. What was good about that situation? What did you learn from that situation? What new opportunity grew out of that situation that wouldn't have if it didn't have occurred? And instead of 1 or 2, I'd like you to come up with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as many reasons as you can why that situation was good for you. And let your imagination run wild here. Because when you change the quality of your thinking about that situation, you change the situation. It's much more empowering for yourself, and it opens up choices. It teaches us to think more positively about things, and it's something again that we can use to habituate. So the next time something happens in your life where something goes wrong, if you find yourself in that, oh, this is terrible because, stop yourself and change the question. Change the quality of your thinking. Ask yourself those questions. What's good about this? How can I learn from this? What new opportunities may come from this? So, empower yourselves, people. Empower yourselves and empower everybody else. Let's go and make the world a better place. I'll talk to you again soon, guys.